4 killers who show no remorse in court. What the f is this guy's haircut? Holy shit. Carrying on with this trend of shooting, spinning, killing. Let's just get right into it, man.
This is Ronnie O'Neal. He is a double murder suspect.
Hey, holy shit, yo. I get that you get roughed up in jail while you're waiting for your trial, but come on, bro. How the f do you even do this to your hair? Fucking Captain Florida over here. Bro, look at the top of his head, bro. You look like a, what you call that? Those underwater bombs.
In Riverview, Florida.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, god damn it, I'm not.
O'Neal was 29 when he fatally shot his then-girlfriend Kenyatta Barrett. Following this,
yo, lower your tone, bro. He has no right to be pissed off in court at anybody. What's wrong with this guy? Is he a fucking jackass or what? He did this to himself and now he's getting pissed off in court for whatever reason.
He murdered their own daughter by striking her multiple times with a hatchet.
What?
She was only 9 years old.
Flippity. Oh, I've heard enough. Give him the death sentence, bro. Give him the death sentence. No, I'm gonna need y'all to torture him to death. The wife and the 9-year-old daughter? You couldn't at least spare your kid? Come on, bro. That's low as fuck.
O'Neal also stabbed their 8-year-old son before pouring gasoline all over the house and setting it on fire. O'Neal was arrested.
Yo, what the f is wrong with this guy? Yo, I'm swearing way too much right now. Guy's gonna be a bitch to edit all this shit out. I wonder what his motives were behind this. Seriously, bro. I mean, he's not retarded, is he? Like, he's not mentally ill. That wouldn't explain how he had 2 perfectly good, healthy children that he tried to kill. Well, actually, he killed one of them.
Upon fleeing the burning house, the son was able to escape, but was critically wounded and suffered from burns. The first 911 call on the incident was from the girlfriend who was heard screaming before suddenly hanging up.
Damn.
8 minutes later, another call came in from O'Neal.
911, what is your emergency? Hey, I just been attacked by some white demons inside Kiki. Kiki, her name is Kiki, and she tried to kill me. And what she had? Huh?
Twin.
So last night he used hymns.
Honestly, nothing better than when a guy breaks this out.
Best night of my life. If he pops one of these, I know what's coming. Hymns.
Freaky
After
ass
the
ass.
arrest, O'Neal was psychologically...
Hey man, listen. Oh, you ugly ass bro. Look at the size of his fucking nostrils. You dumbass bitch. You disgust me, bro. That phone call that the police operator received, that shit must have been terrifying. I'm not talking about his call about some white demon. I'm talking about his girlfriend's call. Like, she was probably screaming into the phone and shit before he killed her, bro.
Cleared to represent himself in court. During the trial, he cross-examined his now 11-year-old son, who he stabbed, to which the son explained everything that happened.
What the hell?
Good to see you too.
No, hell no. What? How can you say something like that after you tried to stab him? Dude, I feel like I'd make a great father, bro, compared to this guy right here with his pineapple ass haircut.
Did I hurt you that night of this incident?
Yes,
I did. And how did I hurt you?
you stabbed me.
O'Neal also...
Poor kid, man. And they're choosing to keep his face blurred, which is a smart thing. You know, you wouldn't want to pull a little Lana Rose, you know what I'm talking about? You don't want that kid getting bullied for the rest of his life.
Also accused the prosecution of fabricating evidence.
Because he's playing a fraudulent damn recording of me beating Kenyatta Barrett. I did kill Kenyatta Barrett.
After O'Neal was found
Why he think he like a preacher or something? Like, dude, sit your ass down, bro. No one's buying this shit.
guilty, at his sentencing, the judge went on to say this was the worst case she's ever seen.
This is the worst case ever in my life, and I have seen some horrors.
He also stated that he was not sorry for what he did.
I am not sorry for something I didn't do, and I am not sorry for the things I did do.
O'Neal was given a total of 3 life
That doesn't even make sense. He's not sorry for the things he did, dude. What is he trying to get at right now? It's all a mind game. He trying to make me think that I'm dumb or something, bro. Which I probably am, but definitely not as dumb as him, bro.
sentences plus 90 years without parole. And for O'Neal's son, he was adopted by the detective who cared for him the night of the murders.
Damn, W's, man. What a good detective right here. 3 life sentences may sound pretty bad, but truth is, he's gonna be alive during that whole time. That deserves a fucking, what you call it, life, or I mean, death sentence. Maybe the death sentence was illegal in their state.
This is Randall Moore. He is facing 3 life sentences for crimes against his former wife, Therese Ann Lynch. Lynch had left her
Can we leave our wives alone in this video, please?
husband and filed a protective order against him. This resulted in more kidnapping and killing his estranged wife. Officer Todd Rowland responded to the cries from the apartment, where he was then shot and wounded.
Damn.
Okay, 303 Adams been hit, officer down. Suspect's armed with 20 shells. Advises nobody come to the door, as he will shoot again.
Shortly after, Moore had a phone call with a 911 dispatcher. Listen as he explains his motives.
I didn't want to do any of this.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, all I wanted was my son. I just wanted to see my 7-month-old baby. That's all I cared about.
Not long after, Moore surrendered, and for Officer Rowland, he underwent surgery for his hand. As the verdict is read out, Moore gives nothing but a slight nod.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
He's agreeing with the judge. Okay. All right. Well, unlike the last asshole, this guy has some decency. He's admitting to doing it.
Kidnapping in the first degree. Guilty of sexual abuse in the first degree. Guilty of attempt to commit murder.
At Moore's sentencing, Lynch's mother gives a victim impact statement.
What you did to my daughter, Tresanne Marie Lynch, was evil, hateful, and despicable. You are now dead and rotting and repulsive to me.
Read the journal she wrote. She hated you.
Thank you, Judge.
She hated you.
Thank you.
You're a loser.
Moore refused to apologize for his actions.
This guy just had to get it out. One last blow, huh? How do you sit through that shit and talk back? I mean, if I was getting absolutely roasted by the victim's mother who I killed, I'd be sitting there just awkwardly wishing I could die.
He had no remorse for what happened.
And I'll tell you point blank, I have not 1 ounce of remorse for Tresanne's death. It could have all been prevented. All you had to do is let me see my kid. Now you're never going to see her again.
But now comes the judge.
If anybody didn't know
who's this guy's kid, man? Let him see his kid.
what a piece of work you were before you start talking, they know it now. The court doesn't allow me to punish you any more than I'm doing now. If I could, I would.
Moore was given a total of 3 life sentences plus 25 years for the attempted murder.
Crazy.
This is Keith Ferguson from Kalkaska, Michigan.
Okay, no. Alright, we're not gonna get on any more inmates' asses. I wanted to say ugly ass dude. He don't look that bad, man.
He was set to court for 12 felony counts, including kidnapping and murder.
12 felony counts. And he's acting a fool in court. I'm not surprised. With 12 counts, you begin to like, really, are you even human at that point? Do you have like common sense? I don't think you'd be able to tell the difference between right or wrong at that point.
Ferguson, who was 40 at the time, was engaged.
This shit kind of tough. Whoa. This look like a Drake album cover right here. He got that meanness in his eyes. Like, give me back my Big Mac type of look.
In a divorce argument with his wife, Tiffany Ferguson.
Poor lady.
When he begun to
RIP,
suddenly
man.
beat her, followed by fatally shooting her in front of their 4 children. He then hauled the children over to Tiffany's parents' house, where he fatally shot.
No, I'm not laughing. That was not a laugh. I'm being dead ass. That wasn't a laugh. What can I say, dude? I don't know. This is all the same thing throughout this whole video. If one thing is assured, it's that all these suspects are going to hell.
His father-in-law. After fleeing the scene, Ferguson stormed a nearby house, taking the owner hostage, and barricaded himself inside the home. After a 7-hour standoff, Ferguson was arrested.
The defendant is already murdered and murdered multiple people and fled and has taken hostages.
During Ferguson's court appearance, his attitude and remorse towards the situation baffled everyone.
All right, Mr. Ferguson, can I get you to stand up there at the podium, please? All right, I need to have you raise your right hand for me. Okay, all right.
Just pull me back from my
Okay, stop.
Dude, he's like a big ass baby.
At his sentencing, Tiffany's best friend gives a victim impact statement, saying she always felt that Keith would hurt his wife.
I knew one day he would kill her. She would always reply, he loves his...
I knew one day you would kill her. What a good friend you were. Just sitting back and letting that shit happen. Didn't even think to make one police report. Fucking dumbass. Why you bring this up in court now, idiot?
It's too much. He won't kill me. He loved them so much. He murdered their mother and grandfather.
Damn.
When asked about his children, Ferguson never desired to see or speak to them again. The judge responded by saying,
"You may not meet the clinical definition of insanity, but there's clearly something fundamentally wrong."
I agree, Judge.
Ferguson was given a life sentence without the possibility of parole.
I'll see y'all in hell.
That's giving outro music vibes right there. I'll see y'all in hell. You know what that's giving? That's giving that. Who wants to fight a guy punching metal?
Fuck that. Who wants to pick a fight with a guy punching metal? For fun.
For fun. Walk your ass to your jail cell, man. That shit was not tough. You're gonna be in there crying at night. Are you trying to look tough right now? And Judge, make sure he gets the worst cellmate. I'm talking about Diddy. Like Diddy. Put baby oil in that jail cell, bro. Long as he gets his asshole stretched.
This is Michael Swanson, who was 17 when he went on a killing spree of 2 Iowa gas station attendees in the span of an hour.
Where did you shoot?
What year was this? No, this is a kid my age, brother. I'm actually flabbergasted right now. Who he say he killed all the...
When he went on a killing spree of 2 Iowa gas station attendees in the
What? Killing spree? Was he trying to hit a lick or what? Just for the fun of it, he was killing people, or was he trying to steal money? Man, I don't understand some people, man.
span of an hour.
Look at his bitch ass smiling.
On the body? Yeah. And on the face? In the face. Okay. Why the face? I thought I was just gonna shoot to injure her. Why would I shoot her at all?
Swanson entered a gas station in Algano, Iowa, in a ski mask and a handgun, demanding cash and cigarettes from 47-year-old Vicky Bowman Hall. Despite following the request without hesitation, Swanson still shot and killed her. An hour later in Humboldt, Iowa, Swanson repeated the same act in another gas station, this time killing Sheila Myers. He was arrested 60 miles away from the shooting when authorities identified his vehicle. With both victims following his request but were killed anyways, it indicated that murder was Swanson's primary goal.
How did it feel when you pulled the trigger? I mean, some people say that, it feels powerful or that it's kind of a rush, or what did you feel when you pulled the trigger? I felt powerful.
Swanson was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 2 counts of burglary. All allegations of Swanson's motives were answered by himself.
We gotta get this kid's backstory. He was probably bullied as a kid or some shit. Even if you're getting bullied, I don't get how that would drive you to the point to where you'd want to kill people. I'm too soft, man. In my mind, it's all butterflies and sunshine. I can't comprehend this.
Unintentionally, deliberately, and with premeditation shot the clerk, causing her to die. I did this with a specific intent to kill her.
Now,
he's reassuring everyone in court, even the cashier's family members too. He probably sitting back here somewhere.
One of the victim's daughters gives a victim impact statement. Swanson sits completely emotionless.
How could you do what you did to my mom and my family? I want to know if you're even sorry. Are you sorry for what you did? My mom was not only completely 100% innocent, but she was also a defenseless woman when you came in with that gun. You said you did it for cigarettes and money and so no one could identify you, but I think that's a lie. You did it as you...
Fucking Bill Gates sitting next to him right here. Man, at least you try to look a little sorrowful, man. Actually, what are you supposed to do at times like this? Do you get up and clap when she's done with her speech?
Later said on that it was so you could feel powerful.
As Swanson was sentenced, he smiled and laughed.
Man. Cold-blooded murder. Cold-blooded murder, young man. You are dangerous.
What the hell is he laughing about? Hey, for the sake of us all, keep him in that jail cell. Send his ass to Alcatraz, bro. We don't need a man like this roaming around the streets.
Unpredictable. Prison. For the rest of your life.
Swanson was given 2 life sentences, and 4 years into his sentence, he slit another inmate's throat.
I'm telling you, motherfuckers in jail not even safe. Wow, what a menace, bro. At the end of the day, Chad, justice was served. Let me know what y'all thought of this video. What was I gonna say? Oh, road to 10K. Yep, road to 10K. Y'all boys sub up. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next video, bro. Peace out.